Family Ties, Spiritual Satanism and Salvation of Relatives by H.P. Hooded Cobra 666. Monday, July 10th, 2023, 9:50 p.m. In spiritual Satanism, there is no command like in Christianity or Islam to ruin your own family. Rabbi Jesus Christ, in attacking the Gentiles mentally, does forcibly dictate that people sever ties with their families in order to follow him. Clearly, this suicidal advice, imagine if it was applied to the letter in fathers, mothers, or children. That would spell the end of civilization. Spiritual Satanism is the truth, and is not based on hyperbolic lies. We preach reconciliation and positivity, sensible human relations, and the last resorts should only remain last resorts in family situations. One will essentially encounter the following. 1. Mistakes. 2. Family foolishness or deception, Christianity, Islam, ignorance. 3. Things that are not serious offenses. 4. Disrespect from family members, common nowadays, no morals. 5. Disputes related to inheritances. 6. Even Jewish infiltration to the family, which is where a problem starts being kind of serious and disassociation might have to happen. I do understand many of us come from backgrounds of very negative people who would not accept us, and worse things. In these cases, one might have to distance oneself and take another way in life entirely. Yet, this has to be a case of severity. Family is a situation that is given to someone, and you don't really choose these people, yet the familial bond affects one's life. Like all relations, a form of control going back and forth is happening. People are ignorant, but this doesn't mean they are necessarily evil. I believe in all cases no SS should allow self-victimization by anyone, beyond saying. But if there are good people in your family, do foster positive relations, and do not allow their ignorance affect you. Their ignorance is their problem, and after you advance a lot, you will see it as a disease. But in the same way one does not discard their children over a flu, one must not blow up their whole family over misguided conceptions. My grandma was likely one of the sweetest person you would ever meet. She was good for making legume soup, and taking care of children, and sewing. No woman like her in the planet. Of course, I was worried about her kind soul, and I asked the gods to take care of her. She wouldn't hurt as much as a fly in all her life, spreading only positivity and hope to everyone around her and so on. There are people like this on the planet except of the usual bad ones. She was, however, confused over religious matters, especially because she was not some sort of religious genius. She didn't really believe in Christianity, but the usual stuff of her generation were present in her. This, when I was more ignorant myself, did agitate me greatly, not due to compulsion but due to genuine concern. Not taking this in consideration, I was indeed very worried about her, many years ago when I began in the path, as I didn't want her to have afterlife issues. The response is clear here. The gods do see all good people, that is why they preside over the universe. They will handle these people, help them, and assist them. The misguided beliefs of their mental part of the mind does not matter. In contrast to Christianity or Islam, which enforces conversion, we on our side know the gods have everything, and they have it all. They cannot be fooled by the mere mental apparitions of a misguided human being. The good people will make it to the gods and will receive their help. One must not worry about this. Spiritual Satanists bring a blessing to their own family when they follow the gods. The gods are just, they will show kindness. The people who are of the gods, but still in a latent state, will be reincarnated and will eventually find the truth. Our job is not to force them, but to create a world where this pathway is available, so they can take this path later. Many people are not ready yet. With the above stated, one must keep a degree of secrecy of their beliefs. After all, it's your right to believe in the gods as you want. But one must not make the Jews happy by ruining one's own family, and allowing the enemy the satisfaction like Jesus the lunatic who said that one must completely disavow their family to follow him. Overall, I know these are some of the most difficult subjects, and that's why this post focuses a bit on being just and not allowing pure dislike or hate blind you into doing potentially bad decisions towards others which you might not want. Lastly, our family in the gods is a spiritual union, and this is where we belong. This family is always there to look out for those who look out for it, and we support one another as a family of people under the gods can do. Still, that does not mean that everyone will lift everything of your own weight in life, and the same rule also applies to your family. Many people have unrealistic expectations out of their family more often than not, such as that family members will suddenly take your opinion seriously as you are family. While you want to save them for being your blood and family, or simply because they are good people, that does not reassure they are there yet. Love or how you feel or your impatience does not change the state of another soul to receive the truth either. I do sincerely hope to listen to more positive messages of establishing control, reconciliation, and understanding inside families, as the siege to the family unit procured by modern mentality is a tragedy in our civilization. One must also bear in mind that quite a few of our own here have never known family, or might have even been abandoned, so you might consider how what you complain over imperfection doesn't even exist in the lives of others, and seek to correct it rather than annihilate it for mere disagreements. The time will come in the future as the gods regain their positive influence over humanity, where family will truly be more within the real notion. If anything, I have the most positive images of the new SS families that will happen in the future. Quite a few SS have shown this to me, and I am filled with hope for the future. Their children, if they can appreciate their parents, are among the luckiest of the planet currently. High Priest Hooded Cobra 666